Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I gotta start with this from MoonPay. Crypto wallets will replace your bank account. I 100% agree with that. Honestly, I have very little money in the bank. All my money is in crypto because the checking account or savings account is not going to give me financial freedom. Crypto can give me financial freedom. But think about DeFi in the future, passive income. Where do you think that passive income is going to end up? Inside of your crypto wallet. And I always talked about parallel rails on this channel because the ECB mentioned it multiple times. The BIS has talked about it as well. So if there's a fiat system and a digital dollar rail and a crypto rail, I would expect you to have a crypto wallet to transact on the crypto rail outside of the central bank digital currency system. But it is true. You know, your checking account is not going to get you financial freedom. Crypto can give you financial freedom. And what do I always tell you? Do nothing when the price dips. If anything, back up the truck. The best investors in the world are really good at doing nothing for long periods of time. Once you watch something go sideways for a long period of time, you get used to that. And that's a good thing as a crypto investor because sometimes things go sideways, especially XRP, for a long period of time. But if you're buying during that time as well, you know, sticking to a game plan, I'm going to invest X amount of dollars every week into crypto. That helps you get a big bag of XRP or a big bag of XLM or any other cryptocurrency. But when the market dips, that's when you do nothing unless you're going to buy that dip. Uphold says, we previously asked you if you thought the US could leverage XRP's escrow model for its crypto reserve. Now let's break it down. With President Trump's proposed US crypto reserve, there are several ways escrow could be used. Government-controlled escrow for Bitcoin and other assets. U.S. Treasury or Federal Reserve could lock Bitcoin, XRP, or other assets into escrow, only releasing them based on economic conditions, inflation levels, or policy triggers. Similar to gold reserves, this could stabilize crypto holdings and control liquidity. Institutional escrow for strategic holdings. Institutions could lock up crypto assets for long-term investment, allowing them to borrow against them without needing to sell. That's what they're going to do for us as well. This could act as a reserve-backed economic strategy for stabilizing digital asset holdings. Escrow-based global settlement and trade. If XRP is included in the U.S. Strategic Reserve, its escrow mechanism could facilitate international trade and settlements. By locking and releasing assets on demand, the U.S. could manage cross-border liquidity in real time. Like I've been saying all along, the United States should utilize XRP for its actual use case. Bitcoin, they plan on locking it away for 20 years to pay off half the debt. And I think that's a dumb idea. Honestly, the smart move for the US government would be to move Bitcoin's value over the XRP ledger. That would allow you to transact in Bitcoin for pennies on the dollar, and it could happen in a matter of 3 to 5 seconds. And who knows? Maybe that's the direction the US government will go on in the future. I still think Bitcoin will end up being tokenized and running on the XRP ledger. I think it's very clear XRP is going to flip ETH very soon and take its rightful spot. That comes from Alex Cobb. And that's what I've been saying this entire time. You could already see it coming. You know, before the Rippleverse SEC case, XRP was already the number 2 cryptocurrency. I think it's going to happen again. This comes from Zach Rector. I read all my YouTube comments and watch X all day. Retail is still playing around with their XRP bag like a settlement isn't imminent. Mainstream crypto is still ignoring it. Self-loathers are still in disbelief that the end is near. Retail doesn't move till the headlines hit. XRP case conclusion is not priced in. And that's why I said if XRP was to make a full recovery, the price is going to between $7 and $13. But people are ignoring it because they're so used to it getting delayed. And that's why I think people got complacent. They think, okay, I have time. That case isn't ending anytime soon. I could go over here and chase this or chase that. But it's going to happen when we all least expect it. This comes from Linda P. Jones, and she says exactly what I've been saying for a while now. Requests for XRP ETFs are filed with the SEC because financial companies anticipate demand for them. XRP is the number 1 U.S. crypto and may receive preferential tax treatment. We'll see. During my career with a large Wall Street firm, I witnessed the decision-making process for introducing new financial products. A new financial product, such as an ETF, is filed because they anticipate it will raise money and the firm will earn the fees, increasing profitability. The idea that there is no demand for XRP or that it will not sell is ridiculous. The only choices people have had for crypto ETFs are Bitcoin and ETH. Investors will naturally want to own XRP and may decide to divest all or in part from other crypto ETFs and buy XRP, especially if there's no taxes on XRP. In addition, now that President Trump has specifically mentioned XRP in the digital asset stockpile, this gives legitimacy to XRP and more investors may feel comfortable investing in it. It is more likely new investors will invest by ETF than directly in crypto, since it is easier and they have more funds available in IRAs or retirement plans. This is a huge opportunity and very bullish for XRP, in my opinion. What she's telling you is this. A lot of the people that invested into Bitcoin and ETH ETFs are most likely going to shift all or part of their money into an XRP ETF. And if Donald Trump comes out and says there's no capital gains tax on American-made cryptocurrencies, you better be locked in, because the price of XRP and the rest of these US-made cryptocurrencies will skyrocket very fast. Nobody wants to be on the hook for capital gains, and if they can avoid it, they absolutely will. But I am expecting a lot of that money to flow out of those Bitcoin ETFs once an XRP ETF goes live. Stablecoins may be used for a period of time, but ultimately, tokenized deposits and CBDCs will be the preferred option by central banks around the world. I don't think every central bank is going to pivot away from a central bank digital currency. The EU looks like they want to launch the digital euro this year. The UK will most likely lean in that direction as well. But other countries may opt out for a stablecoin once they see how well a stablecoin gains popularity in the United States. In other words, if the citizens of the United States, the American people, adopt a stable coin and they decide to transact in it, other countries will take notice to that. I hope I made sense on that one. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick says Trump's policies are worth it, even if they trigger a recession. The one thing that Donald Trump said is during this transition, there may be a period of hardship, meaning that we could possibly see a massive dip in the stock market and even higher inflation for a period of time. But then we will go into the golden age. And I think what he means by that is we're going to go into a gold-backed system. A gold-backed digital system is what I see coming. Gold-backed digital dollar. Possibly XRP moving that gold-backed digital dollar around the world to strengthen that dollar at the same time. But if that was to happen, there may be a period where even crypto takes a massive dip before we come out on the other side and have a massive run up. And you got to be able to make it through that. If that happens, you either back up the truck or you do nothing. Speaker of the House states President Trump has embraced crypto. Take a listen to what he says here.
The fact that this president has embraced this new digital currency and crypto and blockchain and all that. We have an AI czar and crypto czar, and David Sachs, who comes from the industry and is very knowledgeable and excellent at what he does. They had a big, they had the big gathering at the White House a couple of days ago, and the president said in simple terms, he said, the people who will be regulating crypto now love crypto and they don't hate crypto. As simple as that sounds, it's a pretty important formula. People who will embrace the new technology and come up with a sort of a market structure framework that will help it to flourish. We don't want other countries to jump ahead of us on this, and certainly we're in a competition with China on everything. It's a national security concern.
The lack of regulations is a national security concern. Think about that. So now they are going to fast track everything. That's what I see coming. I don't think it's going to take as long as they keep saying. Like, in other words, they're saying it's going to happen by September. I think it's going to happen by summer. And everybody that's working on crypto regulations, they love crypto. So that's a good thing for us as retail investors. It means we're going to get a level playing field. That's what I've been hoping for all along. Trump sparks crypto frenzy. Take a listen to this.
Financially, we'll be stronger than ever before. I think the markets are going to soar when they see what's happening. I'll tell you what, I'm called every day by numerous big companies. I spoke at the Business Roundtable yesterday. They had the largest attendance they've ever had. And these are only the CEOs and chairmen, but mostly the people that run the boss, the people that run the top 150 companies. 150 people showed up. Every single company showed up. First time it ever happened. It's been around a long time. The biggest business leaders. We had a great discussion. It went really well. And I want to tell you, there's tremendous optimism out there about our country in terms of regulations being cut, in terms of taxes being cut. And it would be great if the Democrats would do what's right. It would be great if the Democrats would do what's right for our country for a change, because they really are there. They've lost their way. They've lost their way.
That doesn't sound like we're going into a recession to me. And he says, experts predict a massive crypto bull run. I think what's going to happen is all these companies that he's talking about where their bosses showed up for this meeting, I think a lot of those companies are going to end up in this space by the end of this year, because they're anxious to come into this space. And they're going to open up so many options for us. People are still sitting back and saying, everything's 10 years out. Everything is right now going to happen within this year. A lot of big things are going to happen this year. And you either see it coming or you don't. The time of delaying everything was the last 4 years under Biden. It delayed everything. Nothing could get done. They were focused on laundering money through Ukraine and all the other bullshit that was happening at the same time. Now we are going full steam ahead with innovation. Crypto. People are talking about crypto. AI is going to start advancing at the same time. And us, as crypto investors, as XRP investors, we are going to get very rich from it. But we might face a period of hardship first. And that's why I always tell you, if it happens, do nothing. Always expect the worst, but hope for the best. And I honestly believe this run that we are going to see for crypto is going to be a run like we have never seen before. People keep talking about 2017, 2018 for XRP. I'm thinking even bigger this time around because XRP is fully legit now. Think about it. Trump talked about XRP specifically, along with those other assets. You also have the SEC, now pro-crypto, pro-innovation. Nothing is holding us back anymore. This is our time to get rich off of our investment. But until it happens, stay patient, stay positive, and we will get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.